Welcome. This is a previously untold, unsung, and unheard of story of 5 teenagers about to be thrown into the lives of heroes. Will they take the path of evil, or will they take the path of good? Only the dice know. The fate and fortune of our adventurers rests in the hands of a D20 roll. This is Dice Tell the Story, a live-action D&D podcast. Please enjoy.
Happy birthday
to
you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dakota. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Class late.
What do you have at school? Oh, a
Ding,
bell?
Ding, ding, ding. Or they fall asleep in class. Shame. Ding, 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 ding.
That's
It's
funny.
Too bad you don't like.
Oh no, they were cheating on English with math. And they had their math homework out. So I went by with the shame bell and I rang it in their faces.
Cheating on English with math.
Yeah, they were doing math work in English class. So they were cheating on English with math. And then it got worse because some of them cheated on English with chemistry because they didn't do their homework and it was due next period. So I shamed them too.
How did English feel?
English is mad. That's why they shamed them.
Sounds like a fair thing.
It does sound like a fair thing. And with that, welcome back, everybody, to Dice Tells a Story, episode 15. Want to turn on the TV there, bud? That voice you heard, the soft one, that's our Lou. She's back, but we're going to be missing Dakota. He's got a stomach bug. And real quick, check us out on the Twitter at Dice Tell. Nope.
Tell Dice.
Tell Dice, that's
Yep.
right. And then Facebook, Dice Tells the Story. And then Instagram, Dice _tell _ the story. And then our you can listen to us on our platforms at Podbean, Google, and iTunes. Let's get a recap, guys.
Okay, so this is what happened. We entered a cave at some point in time. We met a guy named Ick, the goblin, and we killed everything in there. Ryan's character, Asner, died.
Death is questionable.
And
Well, I mean, you came back to life, so.
we left. And we went back to Lou's place where Ick just up and dipped on us. We learned of an organization called the Azure
Syndicate, yep.
Syndicate. Yep, thank you. That's what it's called. Let's see what else my notes say, because I wrote some stuff down. There was 10 people with Ick. There was 2 dwarfs, an elf, a dragonborn, and an Aarakocra, and the rest goblins. I'm assuming the cave was called. I have it right here. Sindorian. There's the Sindorian cave. Also, Asner was looking for poison. Why was he looking for poison? Maybe we'll find out in this episode. Take it away, Dan.
Let's not forget we leveled up.
Yeah.
That was super
Yeah,
exciting.
leveling up was
Yeah.
definitely a big thing.
You guys rolled for HP, which was cool. Pretty much everyone got max, which is
'Cause
helpful.
The DM rolls rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
No, you do.
Not everyone.
Yeah, he beat just about everybody.
No, Zach rolled and he beat me. He got
Everybody
it.
maxed except for Asner.
You missed what? 2? You got
2.
2 points, which is still not bad.
Wait, it's better than a 1.
That is better than 1.
That's true.
So anything else?
I don't remember anything. Anyone else got something to chime in? Chime away.
Had a creepy dream, and then Asner came back from the dead. Pretty sure he's part demon now. Demons are in the cave.
Definitely a possibility.
The Maw demon.
Came back to life at Lou's house because he was outside. And we woke up in the morning and it was quite distressing.
That's when Ick dipped on us.
I
Apparently,
wonder why did it
he was
dip,
feeling.
Icky.
Sometimes dead is better.
He didn't like being around people who didn't respect him. I didn't understand that he was bound up, but it's cool. We left him bound and gagged. Not gagged, but just bound.
I thought Ophelia unbound him.
Well, yeah, you did when you guys finally went back to see if you can
Yeah.
help Asner. But he dipped because maybe he felt hurt. Not all goblins are evil.
90%
Not in
of
this world.
goblins are evil.
We treat a lot of NPCs like assholes.
That is
They all need
100%.
they need to be wiped. Is what it is.
NPCs are something that
They need to die.
That's a little extreme.
I don't know about die.
I don't think they
All
would
right.
die.
Let's bring it in. So as you guys are getting ready, you guys left off asking Mondor for a cart to go back to the cave to pick up some supplies or the supplies and see what happened or for whatever.
Well, he was looking for supplies that were coming from giants.
Yeah, he asked if, well, you guys wanted to take the cart from him. He asked to bring it back and
Giant.
because he uses it to go to the Giant's Back to get some supplies out here in the forest because he doesn't like people very much.
Yep.
And at that moment, Lou comes stepping into the cabin.
Hey guys,
Are you done being sick?
I'm feeling a lot better.
That's good to hear.
2 thumbs up your way.
If I get sick, it won't be pleasant for you.
Tough cookie.
So if you're going to take my cart, I mean, Lou, make sure they bring it back.
Okay, will do.
That's fine. So,
Asner walks out and he's now looking for the cart.
yeah, you walk behind the cabin. It's sitting there under a tarp.
Perfect. Asner's going to start trying to pull the cart. He's going back towards the cave.
It's just right away. Yep.
Yep.
All right.
He's going. He's getting it all set up, making sure everything's good, and he's leaving.
While
Yeah.
he's getting stuff set up, I too am gonna head out towards that way earlier than them, stealthily.
Okay, you guys did wake up and had breakfast.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
after breakfast, I dip
Just
stealthily.
stealthily? Okay. Everyone give me a perception check versus your stealth to see if you guys notice Rashik.
Dice gods look great upon me, and they do. They love me.
Looks like the dice are still not happy with me.
15 for Ophelia.
13.
22.
5. That's some good breakfast.
16.
Okay. To your best ability and knowledge, you think you're stealthful as you possibly can.
I gotta find which dice likes me today, guys.
Okay.
These, dice hate me.
You guys know it's roughly about a mile and a half, maybe 2, to where you guys know the cave mouth is.
What type of cart is this? Like, is this like a bipedal cart?
It's 2 wheels and a bed with some walls and 2 handles. That's
Okay,
like
so it's a bipedal cart. Gotcha. Asner's cool with just picking this up and going. Like, he's...
Yeah, it's light. It's easy. It's not very big. Literally, it looks like you can lay one body in there if you had to for some reason, but other than that, it's not meant to carry a lot of weight, anything of that nature. So,
Gotcha. Are you guys coming?
I'm going right behind him.
Yeah, come in. Hold your trunk.
Whatever you say.
I guess we could go back.
Oh, when they get past me, let me know.
okay. How? So you know you had? Did you eat breakfast?
Yeah, I ate
Okay.
breakfast and I dipped right after that.
Okay. So yeah, you got some time.
So just let me know.
I
When
say you got about like a 10-minute head start.
okay.
Yeah. Just
Ophelia picks
silent.
up her great axe, tucks it in on her back, heads out.
All right. As you guys are walking, Holmir, you're going over your spell book, and you see you feel like it's trying to tell you something, and as you start to focus more on the pages that were blank, you start to see 2 new spells that appear. What spells do you see in your spell book?
Ooh. Disguise self and ice knife.
Yeah. So your ancestors or your family, basically, where the book, you know, it's a gift. Something's trying to tell you, hey, these are maybe the ones you should really focus on. And in your head, you feel it biting a little bit in the back of your head, like it's trying to talk to you. But
I'll get in the cart. Try to run up and jump in the cart without him noticing, so I can read.
give you an acrobatics. That was a
Yeah.
fun roll.
Went all over the place. Uh-oh. Nope. 8.
8. You get there, and so you slipped on a little bit of moss or some a wet soil, and you slipped a little bit and catch yourself on the edge. You don't fall on your face, but you grab the cart, and Asner, you feel the cart kind of bump. And you look back, and you see Holmir walking.
Says Ophelia, see him try to jump on.
Give me a perception check.
21.
Yeah, you see it.
Can she try to do it? Because she
Sure.
thinks it's a great idea. 19 plus 5, so 21.
21? Yeah. You jump over a Holmir, and you land with Fox's Grace
Perfect.
on the cart.
She
You s-
lounges back
Okay.
with her feet kicked up.
I'm cool with it.
Give me a perception check, Mr. Stealthy Guy.
Natural 20, so that's 25.
You hear them coming. They're not being quiet at all.
Being quiet
Yeah,
out.
they're about 45 feet back from you now.
So they're 45 feet away from me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna continue going forward until they get a little bit closer. They're like 10 feet away. I wanna. What do I want?
Everyone give me a perception check.
7.
Ophelia rolled an 8.
4.
Nope, 6.
6?
The book is very distracting.
Every now and then you see stuff moving out in the forest. Chalk it up to being animals, forest life. There's tall trees here. So, okay. They're within like 18 feet now. 17, 16, 15, 11.
I want to jump behind the car, underneath it.
Say that again.
You want to go underneath the cart?
Yeah, I want
You want to do the whole Mission Impossible
Yeah, I
style?
wanna hold on to it.
All right, give me a dex check.
Looks like more Cape Fear.
Oh, that's going to work. Dex check.
Yeah, and your modifier.
6.
Ooh.
Time to drop
As you're
the
walking
cactus
with the cart,
patch.
yep. As you're walking with the cart, you know you got some weight in there, Ophelia. Give me a perception check again, because time has passed. If you want, the car goes. You take. What do you?
4.
What?
Oh, 4.
A 4? Nope. You step right over what you thought was a log that kind of like rolled out of the way. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as the cart runs over your midsection as you're laying there. And Lou, are you hanging in the back a little bit? So Lou, you see Rashik just laying on the ground going,
Are you okay? Do you need assistance?
Yes, please. Help me.
This guy needs assistance.
Who? There was nobody here. You're crazy. Come on, you must still be sick.
No.
Face forward. Still marching.
Ophelia opens like one eye because she's lounging in the cart. Does she see anything?
you see Holmir.
He looks fine. She closes her eye again.
You just hear. You're,
You never told me your real name.
help me. Help me. I did, actually.
No, you didn't.
I did.
You told him her A name, but not.
Well, I told her it was Andrew, and then we were walking, and I was like, "You're right. My name's Rashik. It's Rashik. You know it's Rashik.
Oh, he says his name is Rashik.
Help me!"
Ophelia opens her eye again. I think he'll live. And she closes her eye again.
But what do you need
Why
to be
don't
done?
you just pick him up?
I help him get up.
Okay. Prestidigitation. Your clothes when you were in the cabin, so it looks nice, and you look down and they're all soiled again with mud, some forest leaves, and
That's fine.
kind of look like you rolled around a little bit. And you have a track mark going across. So,
There's wild beasts in this forest.
as you guys, so roughly, as you guys take your time, every now and then you do see.
I do want to thank Lou. Thank you so
You're
much for
welcome.
helping me. You seem like a true friend. Seems like the only person within my group that was willing to help me.
Wow. When did you get here, Rashik?
I've always been here. You're just noticing me right now? Wow.
Ophelia opens an
Holmir.
eye. You weren't here this morning.
I was here. Thanks.
No,
I appreciate the love. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I'm
Wow, you're getting bullied.
throws my hands out like, yep.
As you guys know, the path and the trek's pretty simple. Every now and then you do see these twig blight creatures. They try to get close, but you guys see them and they kind of back off, and they look like they're waiting for someone to
Not
go off to the side. You guys get to the cave mouth.
Asner, thinking that the cave is still safe, he is going to light a torch,
Okay.
and he is going to proceed in with said cart.
Okay, as you get about 5 to 10 feet past, the cart doesn't fit anymore. Wait!
I would.
It's now just a narrow, like, walking path. It's not wide enough for the cart wheels to sit, you'll be very lopsided, or it's going to look like it will tip over because the stream is 2 feet deep and the path is elevated. So,
Can Ophelia jump out?
sure.
Do you need acrobatics?
No, you just let. Do you want to do a fancy jump out?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Then acrobatics.
I want a stealth, sir.
24.
How do you want your?
She stands on the tip of the side of it and like does a backflip off.
You do a backflip off right behind Holmir, and you put your arm around him.
That was a little bit extra.
Holmir, you swear she's like a cat. Just
Bravo. Fancy footwork.
It is. It's fantastic. It's a good day.
you want to restart? Go back to
Yeah,
the
because I believe that there's wild animals out here, and wild animals are attracted to dead things since they like to eat and stuff. I don't trust
Are you
the
a dead
cave.
thing?
There are dead things that we left here, so I am stealthing.
I
Okay.
think we should leave the cart somewhere safer than right here.
If I need to roll a stealth,
Can you just
let me
carry it into the thing?
Can Ophelia carry the cart? Is it
No,
no?
but you want if you want, sure. Give me a strength check.
I'm gonna assist.
Okay.
5.
You have advantage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because 5 is bad.
Ooh.
Even worse.
11.
Okay.
No, it
It's
wasn't
so you get it off the ground. You start carrying it. And you get about 10 feet, and it's taking a lot of energy to carry this cart. It's
thing
made out
is
of salt. It's made out of
heavy.
solid wood. There's obviously the wheels and the drive shaft or the.
I don't think it can carry much farther. Let's just leave it here.
So
I think
10
we should
feet
put
in.
it somewhere safer.
Well, then maybe you should help me carry it, princess.
I'm
So
not a
where's-
princess.
where's it
Diva.
at? Where's it at?
Well,
Just so we're
it's between you and
the cart?
Ophelia.
Like, just
you
just
gotta
pulling
be
it so we
carrying
can
it.
kind of. I just wanted to get it kind of past the cave mouth.
So yeah, you get it. So you started here. So it's right at the. It gets to the steps. The steps that go
perfect.
upward about 10 feet into a plateau of that bone pit area with the fungus. So it's inside the cave. You just notice that there's not enough room to keep pulling this. So
All right.
all
I
right.
think this is a safer place to leave it than anything else.
Okay, I can leave it here. Should we pop off a wheel and take it with us so nobody can steal it? As she says that, she pops it off anyway.
Put the wheel back.
Give me a dexterity check.
11.
You guys are all paying attention, I take it. So as she goes to rip it off with brute strength, you hear something snap, pop, break. But she has the wheel.
And she
You're paying for that.
no. And she attaches it to her back.
Okay.
She straps
Take
it
some
on.
rope and put it through the hole.
Is there metal attached to this?
Go ahead and give
This
me an
wheel.
investigation on the
I mean,
on the.
I'm just trying to look at what's on her back. Like, does it look
Oh.
like the drive shaft was metal, or was this a wooden drive shaft?
So the wheel is all wooden.
Yeah.
And it was carved out in the center. Give me an investigation.
Now I roll good. I like you.
It'll do good for non-combat scenarios.
19.
So hearing that, you look down and you look at what she finishes strapping it to her back, and she looks like she likes a shield maiden. Picture those with giant shields, basically. It's not a shield, just a wheel. And you look down at the cart and the pin that actually held it in there. She didn't remove that, and she broke this pin. And it looks like it, because it was old anyway, a little bit rusted, and it shattered. And now the pin where it goes in the pinhole,
Is it made of metal?
yes, the pin was
Okay,
made of metal.
perfect.
Yeah, it's basically rust dust now.
Gotcha.
So you look and you're just like, so
This is gonna take a day to fix, but I can fix it.
All right, well, we'll fix it later because we got business in here. So let's go do our business, and then you can fix things. Cool,
Where-
cool.
Where
And
did
Ophelia
the guy
takes off.
go?
What guy?
The guy that was left.
What guy that was left? The icky guy?
No.
Big guy that ran away.
Yeah, that guy. I didn't see him very much. I kind of.
Don't
Died.
see where he went.
I went unconscious. I don't know what you're talking
Well,
about.
I
I didn't
wa-
die.
I'm
I'm standing here, aren't
I'm
I?
not there. I'm
No, he
stealthing.
ran through the fungus room.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't want to go in the fungus room. I don't do fungi.
Can I take a look inside the fungus room?
sure. You get 4 steps up, and his body's laying right at the top of this landing, and he
Like
looks
he-
like he. It looks like as he was running through, he just took a. You can see piercing and bludgeoning, bruises, cuts all over his face, his body. His jugular vein on his right side has been ripped open, and you can see where all the pool of blood was. He did not make it.
Does this look? Is there fungi nearby? Can I pull his body out? Would
Yeah.
I be able
Oh
to
yeah,
pull
yeah,
it out?
definitely. Yeah.
I'm gonna just pull his body out.
Okay, you pull it out.
Um,
It's been dead for a day, so it's starting to feel. It's starting to. You can see rigor mortis is set in, so stiff.
I want to stealth ahead. I want to kind of head my way towards the where we left, where the materials,
The supplies were.
supplies.
Yeah,
Thank you.
sure.
Yeah.
With your stealth, you hear the sound of water, a giant waterfall, in cave waterfall. So it kind of muffles your steps, and
I have 0.
you see the bridge again. That's 20 feet up, and it's eerily quiet and peaceful. And so yeah, you start to stealth, and you get to the supply room. Sure.
I mean, but as I was going, did I notice anything? Any of the bodies being touched? Any like claw or teeth marks on them? Or
Give me an investigation as you're stealthing.
hey, Homer, can you
13?
examine the body?
You see nothing that would have touched the bodies or anything. The maw demon is split in two, sitting there, and it's starting to like fall apart. Kind of like when you overboil chicken on the thing, it just looks like it's starting to melt a little bit.
Okay,
so,
yeah.
But
Can you see if there's anything on this body? We'll stand guard, make sure
Okay.
nothing gets you. I'm gonna stand
Calm
directly
down.
behind Homer, like back to back.
Natural 20, so 25.
so you start
Expertly pats him down.
you start rummaging through the body, and you don't find of anything that's too terribly of importance, but you do find a letter, and on the letter is a seal that's been broken, and it looks like, so picture a whip that's been coiled with chains around it, and right in behind it is a giant skull.
It's in common.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not much on him, but a letter.
What does it say? I can't read, so.
Wait, you
Can't
can't
help
read?
I can read, duh. Of course I can. And she like goes over and tries to read over his shoulder. It's a letter. Duh.
Okay, what's it say here?
It says words.
Dugrod, we are having this Azure member bring you one of the captured fey creatures that we have brought to us. As you can see, we did some modifying to his form. Please enjoy. Use it as you will, and thank you for finding the meteor rock. Our masters will be pleased. When you can, come see us at Giant's Back. We can extend to set an organization. Okay.
So like, oh my god, we came all the way back here and the rock's not even here?
Looks
That's bullshit.
like the rock's in Giant's Back.
I want to start coming back with a crate or a barrel of some sort, something in my hands from the supplies to put back.
Okay. You look at a barrel, and you start trying to move it, and you can like wheel it on its side. It's gonna take you a while, but you know there's that crate that you guys broke down. There's some bags of flour and some wheat.
I'll take a bag of flour.
Yeah, so you got one over your shoulder, you got one over your arm. What's your strength score?
11.
11. That's good. Yeah, so it's roughly about 70 pounds altogether. And yeah, about 70 pounds. So you got one on your shoulder, one on your arm, and you're sweating a little bit, even though the cave is cold a little bit, but there's still moisture in the air. You get back to the cart and you see that it's kind of tilted because the wheel's missing.
Throw it
And
in
you
the
s-
cart.
You see them reading the letter.
It's clear up ahead. I went and checked it out. There's no people.
Perfect.
Okay.
Good to hear.
Ophelia storms up ahead because she's angry and wants to smash things because the rock's not there.
Okay. You see the maw demon, that 2 pieces of it.
Wait, where are you going?
I'm going to take out my anger and frustration because the rock's not even here, so we came back for nothing. And she storms off.
Wait, what? What?
Can she go find the barrel that he was trying to lift?
Yeah, you see the maw demon. Give me an investigation.
4.
4. Okay.
Can she slice it into pieces because she's angry?
Sure.
Okay. She takes out her great axe and starts
It
going
hits.
to town.
Give me. You just do one quick swipe with it.
No, she's furious because
so you
she
just
came
start
all that way for nothing. So she's
going to
like
town on it.
screaming and yelling and kicking it and chopping it into pieces.
Start chopping it. Rage starts to take over. It's fighting to come out, and you want to release a little bit. Give me another investigation with disadvantage.
14.
14. Something shiny catches your eye inside one of the like. So you remember what it looked like, right? Like the Maw Demon had like the center of it was its mouth with a hinge down where basically the hips would be, and then arms everywhere. You start hacking it, and this piece flies out a little bit, hits the edge of the water pool, and the chain hangs into the water pool, but there's something that's attached to it, and it's sitting right there, and it catches your eye.
Okay, she goes over and picks it up.
Okay. And you recognize it really quick as you start to calm down as you're looking at it. And some of the rage starts to bubbles up as you know it belonged to Melvin.
She falls to her knees because now she's going to be devastated.
You guys hear
Yeah,
Ophelia.
you hear her screaming.
Yeah.
And go,
Oh,
run!
yeah, she's screaming.
She's under attack.
She's furious.
So I run up there thinking she's actually in a fight.
The Maw Demon that you killed is now in chunks and pieces. And give me a medicine check as you're walking by real quick looking for Ophelia as you hear her screaming.
Natural 20.
So 21.
My goodness, you guys are doing good today. Quickly, you realize the humanoid figure that was once something was changed into this. As you can see, like a femur and a finger, a jawbone that was very deformed now. You find a toe bone real quick as you're walking by as it stands out in some chunks and pieces, and you see Ophelia at the edge of the water holding something just like...
And she's crying.
Were you attacked? What happened?
Don't talk to me right now. I'm very angry. I'm about to, on the verge of rage. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Go back to poking the Maw Demon since it has a humanoid mutated inside of it.
Yeah, you confirm your suspicions with that natural 20. Something happened to this creature or this humanoid creature that they were able to convert into this thing. I mean, you don't know what it is character-wise. You've never seen it, but, obviously player the Maw Demon.
Yeah.
So, and it intrigues you, someone that's of Arcane. You're like, huh.
I need a minute. And she storms off.
Hey, Biggers, can I see that letter that you're holding?
What you need it for? As he hands it over.
And I read it
Okay. You read it.
and hand it back. But before I do, I just
You just drop it right before he grabs it.
yeah.
And it hits the water. Starts to wash down the stream.
Does it look like it's salvageable, or did the water destroy it?
No,
Like,
it's just getting wet paper. Picture a piece of paper on top of a water, just floating down.
I'll attempt to grab it.
All right, give me
I'll
a...
help because I didn't mean for it to fall into the water.
You have advantage as you both are trying. So I'm going to
Do you want me to roll?
It would be. I mean,
I'm going to say Ryan's already got his dice in his hand.
Yeah.
So we're going to have him roll it as you guys actually starting to working together on one project.
I feel like
the
it's more
first
like
time.
we're scrambling and
Yeah.
getting in each other's way.
Depending on how good you roll. So let's see.
Dexterity or strength?
Yeah, dexterity check, sure.
I like you too. You're good. That's 219, so that's gonna be 19.
You guys, it's kind of like a comedy, like the Three Stooges, but they're missing a Stooge. And you guys are quickly, as the letter hits the water, you both scramble and trip over. Your trunk gets in the way, it trips him. You fall in the water. Your hands hit the edge of the thing. You stand up, and your horn hits him in the face, and you pull back. And as you guys scramble, you guys eventually collect yourselves within seconds, and both you grab the letter, and you're looking at each other in the eyes.
I attempt to grab it. I'm just gonna
Like try to
try
pull
and
it.
fully
Yeah.
not rip it, but tug it just ever so slightly. Okay.
And Rashik lets go, and you have the letter. And for a brief moment, what everyone would see is you guys had a good moment.
Except the only one there is Lou.
Yeah, Lou's watching this, and it's
It
just
was a stepping stone.
Lou is watching this and
But
going.
Lou doesn't even know.
And then you guys hear Ophelia scream, yell at Holmir. And Lou, are you walking up the cave? Okay. You see Holmir standing there over this pile of mush now, stabbing it with his axe.
Nasty.
There's humanoid bones in here. It's very strange.
Can I attempt to do a medicine check on these bones?
Sure.
Can I tell what this is?
Yeah, as you guys start coalesce around this pile of mush.
Ophelia ran like 20 feet ahead, and they can still hear her screaming, and she's kicking things and swinging her axe around.
It's gonna be a 14.
14. With Holmir standing there, and you guys start to talk about it. They're humanoid of some sort. You don't know. You get from the letter that there may be a fey creature that's humanoid. Yeah.
Is Lou with me?
Lou is with the maw demon.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lou went to the maw demon?
Yeah.
I want to go up to Lou. Where's the rock?
What rock?
The one that fell from the sky.
Oh, let me.
Think about it. Come back to me.
Pretty sure in the letter it says that these guys found it.
Does not say that in the letter. All it says is that they found a fake creature and modified it. Have fun. Meet us back at Giant's Back.
He doesn't. He's kind of ignoring it. He's just wanting to try and figure out these bone situations.
Yeah. It's intriguing that something. Give me, both of you, Holmir and Azner, give me an Arcana.
Can I just give him advantage?
Sure, if you want. Yeah.
I'll just give him advantage.
22.
As soon as you guys start to pour over it and you focus a little bit of your arcane knowledge into it and put a little bit of magic, just a touch, you get a sense that with the letter being Fey, that then you start to put pieces together that it's a Fey humanoid creature, and you quickly look at where Ophelia went, because shifters are Fey, and then you look at Lou, she's Fey, and then you look at Russell, he's Fey. That's what you guys get from it.
Do I have like a? Let me see. Hold on. I want to see if I have something.
You just hear Ophelia in the background cussing.
I'm gonna say
screaming.
I'm gonna put. I'm gonna collect some of the bones.
Okay.
And I'm gonna put them in a pouch. And I'm gonna put them on my side.
So you can say you collect, put Fey bones. Just say a couple of, we'll say just say fingers, so that way you remember Fey fingers.
Didn't we say it was south? I don't remember.
The rock?
Yeah, the comet.
Yeah, when the comet exploded, then there were meteorites that fell, and the last thing you knew, as you were investigating, you got attacked by goblins. You really don't know where it is, no.
You're out of luck. I don't know where it is.
Do you know where you are investigating at?
By Cave of Goblin. Here?
You're investigating this cave?
Yes, sir.
The Sindorian cave?
Yes, ma'am.
Nope, not a ma'am. I thought we were becoming friends.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Alright, well, the rest of the bodies are up over there, right?
Yeah, the bodies are everywhere.
I'm gonna. Well, there was because there's other goblins, right?
There's 2 goblins inside the where the supplies are. The bugbear bodies down at the steps. A couple goblins over where the goblin hostage was. There's still a couple goblins outside. They start to look like they're because the sun actually hits them and they start to decompose.
I want to look
quicker.
I'm gonna start looking at the goblins. I'm gonna check in their bodies, see if I can find a rock.
Yeah, give me an investigation.
All right, dice gods, look good on me. Nope. Investigation?
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, you go through the bodies and you don't find you find pebbles, nothing of importance, like very river rocks that are very round and smooth, but nothing, no meteor.
Nothing looks spacey.
Nope.
Goddamn space rocks.
I'm going to any goblins that are on before the bridge. I'm gonna put their bodies all in the same area, like stacked on each other. If they have any scimitars, I'm collecting those and any metal they have on them. And I'm just gonna kind of look at the bridge. Once that's all done, I'm just gonna stare at the bridge. I'm very untrusting this bridge.
Okay. Yeah, you get to the bridge, and so you get 2 more scimitars, and you're quickly realizing you're running out of room to put the stuff.
Ophelia comes storming back because now she's just pissed. And she sees them fiddling around, or she thinks they're fiddling around. And she, like, comes up and she's like, we're leaving! Now! We have to go get that stone so we can figure out what the hell is going on. There's nothing left in here. It's gone. Let's go. Stop dilly-dallying with the goblins. Nobody cares about them. Let's go.
We need to find the stone first.
That stone's not here. Didn't you read the letter? I don't even know how to fucking read, and I read the letter, and it's not here. So let's go.
The letter doesn't say anything like that.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
Holmir read it out loud to all of us.
You read it wrong then.
It implies it.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
It doesn't.
It does too! Holmir, read it to him again because he's stupid and doesn't understand.
So one of their Azure guys came here with the Fae thing.
Fake creature, not
Yeah.
thing. That's what it says. It says fake creature. We modified it. Have fun.
And thank you for finding the rock. Our master will be pleased.
Let's say that at.
So you have, Asner, you have 4 scimitars, right?
Yep.
Oh shit. Well, I'm okay. I can't fucking read. Well, you're smarter than I am.
I think you
Reading
need to
comprehension is
apologize
fundamental.
No.
I don't even fucking care. Let's go. And Ophelia takes off back to the wagon.
How much are these scimitars worth?
They're only worth like 5 gold. They're not, yeah, because they're super rusted and,
Yep. I don't care about
yeah.
Okay. We'll go poke through the supply, see if there's anything more valuable, since we have limited space.
You give me an give me an intelligence check. It's investigation. It's automatic. You guys can take your time here, but yeah, give me an intelligence check.
Natural 1. So 6.
I mean, we would all be looking, yes. or
Yeah.
no. Okay.
So you guys take the time, and even though you have a natural 1, you're a little frustrated that Rashig was telling you the meteor rock. We don't know where it's at. And so you avert your attention, and you're focusing on.
Ophelia's yelling.
Yeah, yelling at him. You guys take roughly a couple hours to go through, and you do realize that
Can we within that hours too? Can we fill up the cart?
yeah, at
Start
the same
fixing
time.
it.
Yep. Fixing it's going to take another issue because Ophelia ripped off the wheel.
I can fix it in, I think, an hour. But
Yeah. It takes 1 hour, 5 feet. You need 5 feet of space, and this pin is gonna cost. It's gonna cost you an ounce of metal. So just
perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect.
just
'Cause I
use a
have an
cup.
ounce of metal.
yeah. So as they're working on filling the cart, you guys get the important ingredients: the flour, and the wheat. You guys get looks like barley and some spices, and it fits on the cart, and it's packed. As you finish up, they have everything off to the side. You guys get the cart loaded, and you do your channel divinity, so you have to use that. And you make this small pin that slides right in perfectly. You bend it so the wheel doesn't go off, and Ophelia, before she puts it on, then you put the pin in. You guys can walk out.
Yep.
And Ophelia super pissed.
She's like seething, like it's oozing off of her, like a black cloud over her. She's not talking to anybody. She's walking really fast.
Okay.
Asner's going to, while this was all going on, he wanted to grab one of the Malademon teeth, if possible.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
He grabs as many as he can get.
You get one full one because after Ophelia went to town on it, and Holmir kind of went through and started poking, and as you guys realize quickly, with over time, it's falling apart. It's not something made this, and now it's not being held together anymore as it's starting to decompose rapidly. By the time you guys leave, it's starting to turn into a black mush.
So
type
after,
thing.
this is what I'm thinking, but
Uh-huh.
after reading that and looking at well, I wasn't there, never mind. I don't know anything about those bones. I wasn't there. But Zach, me, as a player, am thinking that the Fell's brother was turned into this monster. Is that what I'm thinking of?
You know.
Well, you wouldn't know because
Yeah, we
nobody
don't
saw
know
her.
because no one saw the
'Cause she has
her
the trinket.
medallion.
No.
We just know
Nobody saw
she's
him.
mad.
Yeah, you just know she's mad because she didn't tell
Okay,
anybody,
well,
Nope.
and nobody was there when she found it.
right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you guys think she's throwing a temper tantrum.
Yep.
So
Typical teenage girl
Do you say that out
No,
loud?
I can't. That.
I was like, you have a death wish.
Yeah,
Ratchet
I
has
was
a death
like-
wish.
So go ahead and give me a with advantage. Who's ever pulling the cart? I figure someone's going to help push because now it's weighted down and it's the soil here is dense with leaves and decomposing branches and all kinds of forest
Who
floor.
brought this fucking cart in? Why did we bring this in?
Into the
As you guys are
forest?
getting,
It's-
one roll
into
to
the
get you guys
cave.
back to the cabin, and then if you guys want to stay there the night or whatever, because you figured this took you guys a good couple 5-6 hours out of your day to get there, load, do your thing for the Channel of Divinity, Asner, and then push and pull back to the cabin. So who wants to roll for that?
I'll roll. What do I gotta roll?
You're gonna help Asner
No, what do I gotta roll?
because he's pulling the cart.
Oh,
Definitely pulling this
oh,
card.
then I don't give
You're
a
gonna
fuck.
help.
You can do that all by yourself if all I care. Asner.
I'll help push then.
I'll sit in the back though.
Once Ophelia's too mad to... No, you're getting your butt out of there. It's full of stuff.
I'll lay on top of it.
Okay, give me a dex check to stay on top as it's kind of.
My dice are betraying me today. It's 5?
5?
Yep.
You go to jump on, and Holmir stops you in midair and tells you what he just said.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Homie.
Overloaded as it is, you're gonna break it.
It's already broken.
It's moving. How is it broken?
The wheel came off.
And I fixed it.
Inside check.
Okay.
Natural 20.
He is telling the truth. You saw him work on that piece of 1 ounce of metal, and he formed it without even a forge.
Doing the peace sign eye thing.
He's watching you. So who's rolling? Holmir and who's rolling for?
Sure, I'll roll.
Okay.
Just
Just one roll to get you guys to the cabin, unless you guys want to continue to Giant's back.
Cabin first. We gotta drop off the supplies.
Yep. You want to roll or me?
I think you're stronger.
I have a 13.
Yeah, 12.
Alrighty. So with advantage, right?
Yeah.
These like to tag each other, so that's gonna be a 13.
It's very hard going. It's you guys are exhausted. Think of the hardest workout that you've done after taking a couple days off after a workout. It's sweaty work. It's humid out a little bit, and it's just by the time you get there, you just thankful. Your thighs burn. Holmir, your thighs burn. Asner, your forearms burn. Your back burns as you're trying to pull, and also Holmir, your calves burn a little bit. That way, everyone else watches.
Perfect.
You guys get to the cabin. And it's roughly like 1 o'clock in the afternoon now.
Let's start unloading this. Let's only take what we need back to Giant's back. Sell as much as we can.
This stuff was for this place for Lou and her dad.
This was the stuff from the
Well,
merchant.
Well, her dad was saying that they had some stuff that was supposed to be transported here and that got lost. So I'm assuming that it's for Mondor.
You, how much? Looking at this cart, guessing how much is this whole cart worth? Like full of
Give
stuff.
me an intelligence check.
Fail. Did you fail?
3.
3. You don't know, but at that moment, as you guys are arguing and discussing it, Mondor comes out and, "Hi, oh, you guys are back. You guys, there's some fresh water for you two. You guys look like you did a lot of work. And everything okay, Lou?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
I'm
So you guys
insighting
gonna
the
take all-
check out of him?
You know-
I'm
Yeah, no.
sitting the
Yeah,
fuck
go
out
ahead.
of him right now. 15.
Yeah, he's telling the truth about fresh water. Like, you guys look literally, you guys are.
He just suddenly like very interested in what we have. So it's like,
So you guys gonna take all this to Giant Pack, right? And then bring my cart back?
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yes.
I thought you wanted some of this stuff.
No, I pay for it.
I know, but you didn't grab any of
Well,
this
I
stuff
gotta
that's
go
supposed to-
see. I gotta go see Ick. This is his stuff.
Yeah, well, Ick ran off. He was here last
Well,
night.
I don't blame him. I know Ick. If you guys would have said, "Hey, Ick's outside," I would have had him come in.
You're cool with goblins?
Ick, he's a cool dude.
Do you want to just procure any of this stuff
No,
beforehand?
take it to Ick. I'll purchase. I'll send Lewis some money.
You
She
know
can bring
Ick is part of the Ezra underground.
who?
It's
What?
the Syndicate.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know either.
That's why I live out here. I don't have to deal with all the bullshit that happens in towns. I just go there, buy some supplies, come back, and live my
What if you
life.
were to hold on to it and we send Egg out
No.
here for the stuff?
No, no, I don't want it. Nope, I can't carry that cart to town. Look at that thing. I'm
No,
surprised.
I didn't say carry it to town. I said, we'll let you know if we put it in a safe place. We left it with Mondor and Lou or Mondor by yourself,
you're
and
making-
it can come out here and grab him goddamn self.
You are making this very complicated. All we have to do is we take this stuff back to Ick, and then we say, hey, look, we got your stuff. There's going to be a surcharge for travel fees, and go call it a day.
I actually like that. I like that, actually. He was gonna owe us money anyways, and he bounced on that shit, so fuck yeah, let's do it. Let's get that fucking money. I can't believe I'm saying this, but...
Use your words.
Yeah.
Ophelia can't handle all the arguing anymore, so she storms off into the forest. It doesn't say a word to anybody.
Your pea-sized brain might have grown 2 sizes, and I'm a little proud.
I don't even know what to say to you. He's going to start unloading the cart.
Why are you unloading the cart?
Because we're not leaving tonight, and it's safer in the house than it is out.
Where are we
near-
going to put all this stuff?
Let's just camp out
We'll
here.
figure it out.
No, I don't want it. Just leave it in the goddamn cart.
Yeah, why are we unloading it to reload it?
Yeah, don't work smart, not hard.
Okay.
You're double moving it. That's dumb. I'm gonna have to agree with Asner this. Maybe your brain shrunk just now.
He is Asner. He is Asner. I'm Rash.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm old. Y'all look the same sometimes when I move fast.
I cast disguise self Dewey, and I look just like Asner. just
They're
small
twins!
little-
Fucking lie. Are you a goblin? Are you disguising now? He pokes you with his stick.
It like goes
Yeah,
to
and
the
as
image.
yeah, it hits thing. What is Ophelia doing out in the woods?
Just pacing and hitting things.
Yeah,
She's angry.
You look down and it says it has your it has MV for Melvin, and your last name is Volps, and it's the shape of it looks like a heart with it's divided, but it's got all your brothers and your name, and then your mother's initials are in the center, and then on the back, so that we guys don't fight over it, has MV on the back, and you keep looking at it, and
Yeah, she keeps looking at it and pacing and
yeah, okay,
punching things.
Yeah.
She can go far, only like 15 feet into the forest.
okay, yeah, and you can hear them talking and stuff like that, and
Yeah. And they
there's
hear her.
I'm just hearing
punching
I'm just picturing just trees falling
Yeah,
out of
yeah,
nowhere.
you-
mine's so high.
yeah, as you every time you look down at it, rage takes over, and you don't understand what's quite happening, and you can't believe it's true if he's dead. And so you take it out on a big oak tree, and this tree is massive. Its diameter is about 35 feet diameter, and it's huge, and you take chunks out of the side of it, and you just keep going at it and carving into it, and it's
Okay.
and it echoes through the forest. You guys do hear it. And she screams, so.
I'm gonna secure the cart the best I can. Make sure nothing's gonna get wet through the night.
Yeah. You use the tarp that they covered you up with when you were dead and throw a rope around it. And you guys have a night. Take a rest if you want, or...
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna stay outside again because I don't feel comfortable around these louts.
Asner is going to go find Ophelia, and he's just gonna sit down like within like 5 feet, and if she ever goes without of it, he's just gonna move and sit back down and just kind of watch.
It's not hard to find her. She's not quiet at all, and you just follow the noise, and you see her pacing, hits on this tree, and
Sit down,
Yeah,
just kind of
she's-
watch.
yeah.
What's everyone else
and
doing?
it's heartbreaking because she doesn't... You don't understand why she's so pissed.
Yep.
So-
Nobody's asked her what's wrong.
No.
So.
Nope.
Well, you said not to.
That's true. She did say not to.
Give
She
me a
was really
perception check,
pissed.
Philia, with disadvantage.
15.
15. In a brief moment when you take a break from trying to kick this tree's ass, you see Asner sitting there. He humbly sitting bent on his knees.
She glances at him and then goes back. Like he was a big sigh and then goes back to hitting the tree. She knows he's there, though. She acknowledged his existence.
He's
What?
just kind of sitting there.
What's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna ritually cast Tech Magic and go spy on Asner, see if he's necrotic or fey or
Or a
something
zombie.
Okay.
zombified.
So are you going to do it stealthily, or are you just trying to just walk up and... Because you got to be within 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just walk up and
Okay.
see what they're doing.
You walk up and you see Ophelia, and you close your eyes, and you start to focus on Asner, and you get more radiant and holy magic. Him, no necrotic, but you do get a sense of a little bit necrotic about 25 feet away, and you look back and you see the twig blight dart back into the foliage and disappear. So
Not too bad.
Okay. Just to cover the bases, I'm going to check that tarp out, make sure it's not some necrotic resurrection shroud.
So you look over and Holmir sits there, closes his eyes, and 10 minutes later he gets up and walks away, and you shrug it off, and you get to the cart where now the tarp is draped over and tied down with the rope, and it looks like it's very well, it's protected from the elements, the stuff, and you detect magic on that. You spend 10 minutes and you focus on it, you get no magic whatsoever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it lasts like
Covering
10
the
minutes,
bases,
doesn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
It lasts like 10
Yeah,
minutes.
so
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's a ritual.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Okay
So,
then.
when no one's around the cart, I want to take 1 day's worth of rations.
Okay. No one's around the cart. Do you do it? When do you do it? Before? Well,
Well, whatever.
give me a intelligence check. Go for it.
8.
You see Holmir walk away to Asner, and no one else is around. Lou's inside in the cabin with Mondor, her dad, and this is the time. So, and it's tied down. And give me a sleight of hand.
16.
16? Yeah, you are able to untie one of the knots off the side, lift up the tarp enough, and you find it looks like it's a dried meat in a bag, and so you untie it carefully. You take a day's worth of rations, tie it back up, put it all back together, and walk away. So, anything else?
I want to go take a pee break. Rashik. And Zach. He goes out to the edge of the woods.
Yeah, you go. You go to the outhouse. You start to pee.
No, I don't want to go to an outhouse. I'm a guy, dude. I got.
Ophelia,
She turns over her shoulder, but then continues punching the tree.
what'd you find?
I don't want to talk about it right now. Too angry.
Well,
And then she screams again and hits the tree.
I think the trees had enough.
Fine, I'll hit another tree. And she walks over to the tree next to her.
Yeah, not as big, and you start actually laying into.
Are you
this
happy
one.
now? I'm hitting this tree. Does it matter? No! This tree is just the same as the other tree. I'll just keep hitting it. Ah!
What's going on?
I don't want to talk about it right now. I just said that.
That's fine. You don't have
She
to
throws
want
the
to.
trinket at his head.
Okay, give me a d20 and add your dexterity modifier.
7.
Okay, it flies right by it. You want to catch it?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a dex.
Natural 20.
Nice.
And you catch it. And with that, we'll pick it up next week. Yeah.
Ah!
Thank you, everybody, for listening to Dice Tell the Story, episode 15.
Yep.
And the music you hear in the background is from ScienceGate.com. Go check them out. They're amazing people. They provide a lot of music. I can't even begin to tell you how much there is. Just go check them out. They're pretty awesome. Check us out on our platforms and social media. Have a good night.
Bye. Adios. Ha, la, la, la.
Oh, boy. Okay, go pee, buddy.
I thought he was going to have to.